Oh, that reminds me. Welcome back, everyone.
Hi!
Whoa! I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club?
Power.
You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
You could almost say that she's glorious leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Time for our club national anthem. Hail, Monica Chan.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. But I guess it must be hard to start a new club since everyone's probably settled into their own activities already. This club's been around for 4 years.
Oh my god. You could put it that way. It can be hard to get people invested in things that are brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the cultural festival, that much more important.
Speaking of school events, I don't think I saw your club at the club fair at the beginning of the year.
That's because I hadn't started it yet.
Oh, guess that explains why you don't have many members yet.
We started yesterday.
Yeah, we missed that opportunity to draw on first years who hadn't found clubs yet. It's a lot harder to advertise on a person-by-person basis. And like you said, a lot of people already have other extracurriculars by now. But even so, I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. By the way, I know that everyone here likes reading, but do you guys write as well?
Actually, we haven't really done any writing together, funnily enough.
Do you guys just read and discuss books then?
You could say that.
Sounds more like a normal book club than our literature club. Huh. To be honest, I was kind of expecting you all to do stuff like write poetry together.
Oh boy.
At the word poetry, Natsuki jolts back a bit. Do you not like poetry, Natsuki? What? I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess.
Oh, really?
With a sly smile, Monica gets up, rummages through her book bag, and returns with a loose notebook page in her hands.
I happen to have here a poem called...
Hey, where'd you get that? Natsuki springs up and snatches the paper out of Monica's grasp.
Don't worry, I didn't steal it from your bag or anything. You dropped it on the way out the other day. I was going to return it, but I couldn't help teasing you a bit before I did that.
Seriously.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you kept your nosy nose out of my private work.
Nosy nose.
Duly noted. And sorry, I just couldn't help glancing over your poem when I picked it up. Your writing style is really cute, Natsuki. I'm trying over her poem from the last game.
I'll be your beach.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Saori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Oh, I love the animation.
I'm not cute!
Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
So you do write your own poems, Natsuki? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think that's pretty neat. Why don't you share them with the club sometime? Not if everyone's just gonna call them cute. It's like Saori said, there's nothing wrong with being cute, you know. You wouldn't get it. There's nothing worse than trying to get honest feedback from somebody and just having them say it's cute. Scorn drips from the word cute. I guess I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, no one does. It's super annoying, you know.
Actually, I believe I understand how Natsuki feels.
I like her mouth.
What mouth?
Natsuki looks surprised at Yuri's sudden interjection.
Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. And when that's all dismissed with a single remark, well, suffice to say, it can greatly discourage you from putting your work out there again.
It sounds like both you and Natsuki have writing experiences in common, Yuri.
Maybe. Although I didn't mean to speak for Natsuki.
Jeez, it's fine. I pretty much agree with what you said, so... A brief moment of silence falls upon us as we all reflect on the conversation.
Man, all I can think of are the raccoons.
The raccoons.
Oh, remember the raccoon?
Oh my god.
That Paul.
I forgot about that. This just gave me an idea, everyone.
We all look quizzically at Monica, who smiles knowingly back at us.
If we have members who are looking for legitimate criticism of their poetry, how about we do that here? I'm sure we can all trust each other to be respectful, and I think it'd be a fun activity for us.
I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing my old poetry. I didn't write it to be read by the public, so there's a lot of stuff.
Violent.
A lot of knives and raccoons.
It's basically smut. Yeah, same here.
That's fine. We can all just go home and write new poems to bring tomorrow. I was going to suggest that anyway, since I don't think the rest of us have poetry ready to share yet. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think learning about poetry would be really fun. I don't know how to say that with it. And now, we have a new member. I think he will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, TCC?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
My favorite part about your Carl Weezer is the inflection at the end of the sentences sometimes. It's so good. It smacks it in the wall. It's hilarious.
I by no means can do a perfect Carl Weezer, but you know who can is my sister.
It's just so much fun.
She has a perfect Carl Weezer impression.
The Literature Club has been very welcoming so far, at least after the initial introductions were made. And although I'll have to start writing poems, it seems like a fair price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I had my doubts at first, but given how friendly and welcoming these girls are, I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't join the club. Yep, I'll be looking forward to becoming better friends with you all.
Then that makes it official.
Facebook official?
Welcome to the Literature Club. Give us a like on Facebook.
Share with all your friends.
Comment and subscribe. Thank you, Monica.
That
Ring that bell. What's put in that bell sound that I've heard way too many people use? Oh, man.
Yes! I'm so happy you're joining us.
Are you okay, Sayori?
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
God.
Hey.
And thanks for playing along.
She whispers this last remark in my ear.
What?
She was aware that I'd never agreed to join in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
That sneaky girl. Clever girl. Although Sayori is the most enthusiastic, all of the girls' eyes are lit up in happiness. I would have been super pissed if you just left after eating my cupcakes.
I'm very glad you're staying as well.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Don't forget tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so that we can hold discussions.
Monica looks over at me once more.
TCC, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Very on brand.
Yeah. Can I really impress Monica with my mediocre reading and writing skills? Something tells me no. Geez, I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh, well, it's not like Monika's going to be as harsh as an actual literature teacher, though, right?
Wrong!
It's not like she's going to kill the other girls and just trap me inside a room with her, right? Meanwhile, the others continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sayori, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Given that she introduced me to all these amazing people, it's the least I could do for her.
Sure, let's head home.
With that, the two of us wave goodbye to the others and make our way home.
Guys, what an excellent way to end an episode.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Come back next time and see what happens next!
Come on back, everybody.